Today on EA Sports, Super Bowl 60. It's the Houston Texans taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Houston Texans taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here comes 3rd down and 7. They'll look to throw again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a 1st down.
Well, so much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
And he's got here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown. No. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. But they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Texans will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This now a 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's underneath to Pierce. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man, Dell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Now a second and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 30. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. A run for Pierce out of the gun. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. On first down, he'll drop to throw. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Being chased out left. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll run here with Pierce. And he'll be brought down here at the second and goal coming up. Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Here's second and 10. They'll look to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back to throw here. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay.
One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. A run by Pierce begins the second half. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And Pierce gets it again on second down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Pressure comes and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. 3rd and 20. Looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Throw, but he makes the catch. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. They'll run. This is Pierce. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Dancing to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. A run here with Pierce. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Flushed out right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10.
In motion right, that's Collins. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
Gets around him.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
74 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
To Pierce.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Going for it with Pierce.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Pierce. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and...
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Yellow.
And the Lone Star State has a new champion. It's the Houston Texans, kings of the Super Bowl. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.